Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
This is why people think I'm so weird.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we have a very special video with a very special guest. I don't think she needs an introduction, but we're going to give her one anyway. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Maggie Robertson, the voice and body behind Lady Dimitrescu in Resident Evil Village.
We're doing an interview with Lady D. Whoa, what is happening, guys?
Whoa.
Whoa. So me and Maggie are going to do some fun little games today.
Playing games?
You're never going to look at The Devil Wears Prada the same ever again. And you might find out some things about Lady D that you just never knew before. Who knows? So if you want to see that, then make sure you stick around. 60 seconds with Lady D.
I'm already stressed. Okay.
I've got to work on fast reading here as well. It's like a struggle for both of us. 60 seconds on the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. 3 things Lady D couldn't live without.
Her lipstick, her claws, her daughters.
Lady D's go-to karaoke song.
I put a spell on you.
Perfect. Lady D's life motto.
If it doesn't work out, then slice them to ribbons.
Lady D's go-to coffee order.
Oh, black coffee. That's it.
Favorite holiday.
Christmas.
Lady D's nickname. 10 seconds.
Elsie.
Is Lady D's favorite movie quote.
Oh my god.
2, 1.
You're finished!
That's my quote. I think it's just like.
Love that. Okay.
That's my
Any
favorite
particular
quote.
film? Any particular film that's from?
You know that film. It's from that film. That quote from that film.
Yeah. No,
Really
I know.
clears it
Yeah,
up.
I remember.
Yeah.
Great film.
Yeah, totally.
I love that you said Christmas as well, not Halloween.
Oh my god, why didn't I say Halloween? I forgot that it existed. I love Halloween, I should not have forgotten, but...
I bet Christmas in the Castle is like...
Well, that's what I was thinking. Christmas in the castle, it's like a Hogwarts castle. It's gonna be beautiful. No, I'm sure that they decorate, and they just have to be careful it doesn't get too cold.
Movie quotes with Lady D. So we've basically just taken a bunch of like iconic women in film and Lady D is gonna say some iconic quotes. So the first one is from Mean Girls. This is Mrs. George.
Not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Oh, I love Amy Poehler. Okay. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
I'm gonna have to mute myself during this because I'm just gonna be laughing. That was incredible. Amy Poehler's quaking right now.
Oh man, I'm crying. This is fun.
Bring it on, one. This is not a democracy.
Brittany, this is not a democracy, it's a cheerocracy.
This is not a democracy. It's a cheerocracy.
That was amazing. Miss Congeniality.
I'm in a dress. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved and I'm armed. Don't mess with me.
One of my favorite movies. Okay. I am in a dress. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starving and I'm armed. Don't mess with me.
Literally incredible.
Let's do remakes of all these movies now.
Princess Diaries, Queen Clarice, Julie Andrews.
Oh my god, of course, of course.
A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early.
Wave with your wrist, not your arm. A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early.
That literally sounds like it could be a voice line in the game.
It does, right?
DLC, literally, Princess Diaries DLC. The next one is Mean Girls again, and this is Regina George.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
When in doubt, we gotta go Mean Girls.
Always.
Ugh, get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Maggie, you lived in London, didn't you?
Yeah.
That sounded like a Marks and Spencer's offer.
Hey, Marks and Spencer. Hire me, I'm an ass. Thank you.
And then I put this one in because you're a Star Wars fan.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Princess Leia.
Too little short for a stormtrooper.
And it's a short thing, and she's really tall, and I'm really tall, and it's great. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Why does everything sound like it could be a voice line? She could say that to Ethan.
Right. Next up, you need to do a segment of her just saying totally random things like reading food labels or reading the phone book or something.
Right, so this is the long one. This is the entire cerulean monologue from The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh yes, a classic.
Something funny?
Both those belts look exactly the same to me. You know, I'm still learning about this stuff.
This stuff. Oh. Okay, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you? You go into your closet and you select out, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that the sweater is not just blue, it's not turquoise, it's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was St. Ives Lorraine, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets. I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers, and it filtered down through the department stores, and then it trickled down into some tragic casual corner where you, no doubt, fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs, and it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry, when in fact, you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff. Was that a dream come true? I don't know.
I think that was the best thing I've ever witnessed in my life, so that I can die happy now, but cool.
I'm like crying because I'm laughing so much. Okay, holding it together.
We can just end there if you want.
That's all.
Fact or fiction? I've gone a bit hard here because I had to scour through so much fan fiction. How unfortunate for me.
What a hardship, I'm sure.
I've not told you this though, so some of them are from fan fiction, and then some of them are from the game, but then some of them are from the sound files that weren't actually included in the game, so you recorded them, but they're not actually in the game.
You have those sound files? Are you a ninja?
No, they're on YouTube. I'm not that technically savvy. There's a full one of that and full one of her when she's in her final form. That's horrible to listen to. I was listening to it at like 2 o'clock last night, and I had to turn it down because it's just a lot of screams.
It's a lot. Yeah, quite a lot of screaming and cackling. And
basically, you'll just have to say fact, yes, I said that, or fiction, that's fan written.
God, I'm gonna be so bad at this.
So we'll start easy. Running will get you nowhere.
Me!
Yes, correct. Don't be so pathetic.
Fiction?
Yes! I thought that was gonna be a hard one, okay.
Who knows their character?
You've ruined these halls.
Oh no. I know she says you've ruined everything, but does she say you've ruined these halls? I think fiction.
No, that's fact. That's all you, babe.
All you, babe.
Oh, can't take that one. She didn't get it right. Sorry.
Oh.
Cassandra, you've pushed yourself too far.
Oh my God. Okay. You've pushed yourself too far. Fiction.
No, that's fact.
Darn it. This is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. Didn't you film it like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
That's a good point, you guys. That's a really good point. Like, it's been a few years.
This one's hard because people... This one's hard. Okay. You'll make a wonderful pet.
Well, you said it was hard. I think it's fact.
That's fiction.
Darn it!
She's never called anyone a pet ever.
Interesting. Okay, I thought it was fact because people have me write that on their prints all the time.
I think this one's quite hard as well. You can't run forever.
Fiction.
Yeah, that one's fiction.
Thank God.
I'm not as naive as Heisenberg.
Fact.
Yeah, that one's fact.
Okay.
Clever, but not clever enough.
Fiction.
Yes. Okay, you're on a roll now.
Okay, good. I'm in this thing.
This one's gonna sound so stupid, me just saying it normally. Daughters to me.
Like, assemble Thundercats. Ho! Assemble! My sisters! Daughters to me! Fiction.
No, that's fact.
Darn it.
Do you have no manners?
Fiction.
Yes!
Good.
You're so on a roll now. You're my daughter, now act like it.
Harsh, but I think it's fact.
It is fact.
Who does she say that to?
Cassandra. She's horrible to Cassandra.
I know, right?
If you stop now, I'll forgive you.
Fact.
Yes. You're definitely on a roll now, you've got it. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Fiction.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so good.
It's like you know the character that you played. That's crazy.
Wow.
You wait right there for me. I'll be down soon.
Fact.
Yes! Ending strong, Maggie, ending strong.
Wow. Phew! That made me sweat a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
I think they are so hard though. Like the fans have got it down to like a T.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there's so like, the thing about her is that she says so many ridiculous things already that pretty much anything can fly.
You got 10
out of
14.
Oh my God, I beat the game. Great, I passed.
What's the tea with Lady D? Fan segment. I just love to make anything rhyme. It's my fave.
Of course.
This is from Rianne. Do you think Lady D would have eventually let her daughters see her final form?
Yes.
End of answer.
What I'm unclear on is if she can go back into her other form after she transforms into her final form. If she cannot go back into her other form, this is where the actors are clueless. Capcom is the expert here. But if she can't go back into her other form, then I think she will not show them because she'll want to stay in her tall vampire form for as long as possible. But if she can bop back and forth willy-nilly, then I think she'll show them.
Oh, this is a good one. This is from Emma. If Lady D was going to a pride parade, what would she wear?
A long white dress with a black hat and a long cigarette holder. You've seen her closet. It's all the same outfit over and over and over again. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. She will paint her claws to be a rainbow. Each nail with a different color.
I need fan art of that ASAP.
Thank you. Yes, I do as well. Like, she's not going to change herself. She's so unabashedly who she is. And she's like, you want me to wear what? No, I will wear what I always wear. But then she'll like do a little thing. And of course, like lead the parade and be so into it and invested and like caring and looking out for all her peeps.
This one is from Kyla. So how different do you think Alcina's life would have been if she was never infected? What do you think her lifestyle would be and what would she be doing?
Oh man, never infected. Do we have information about any of her pre-life backstory?
Not really. We just found out that she had a blood disease and that's why she has to eat blood now or something. I'm not very good at reading documents in games. I just sort of XXX.
Take me to the action. Let's see. Well, she was also born in a very different time, so she wouldn't be around today. When was she actually born? In the Victorian era or something like that? I like the image of her like riding horses, and maybe she does archery on horseback and is one of those badass ladies who lives in a restrictive society but still very much blazes her own path and does her own thing. I think she'd be a badass no matter what happened to her. I like the idea of her doing archery on horseback. I don't know why.
I agree. I think she'd still be a badass no matter what.
Yep.
Someone actually came up with like a fan theory as well, because she had all the names picked out for the daughters.
Okay.
People were like, well, maybe she already had daughters and they were all called that. And then everyone was like really sad because they were like, right, so she's lost 6 daughters in her lifetime.
Oh my God, are you trying to make me cry? Oh my God, that is so heartbreaking, but also so incredibly beautiful, and why she tries so hard to create a family for herself and a community for herself now when we see her in Resident Evil, and why it is so heartbreaking when they are taken from her again. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I love that. That's really beautiful. Maybe her and her daughters were all like horseback riding, archery ninjas, and like just billowing about in the breeze with their long dresses and beautiful curls.
That's really sad. Like, let's move on to a better question.
Okay, let's move on. Yeah, we're all gonna cry now.
So this one's from Anna, and Anna actually did some fan art for the video. So she's drawn Lady D as every movie character that you've done the quotes of. It's incredible. It's the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
So Anna said, who in the village do you think is the best Uno player? She also wanted to let you know she's a huge fan and thought you were absolutely amazing in the game.
Oh my God. Thank you, Anna. I am so excited to see your artwork. I'm sure it is equally as fabulous. The best Uno player or the worst? What was the question?
Best Uno player.
Best Uno player. I don't think Lady D is very good at Uno. I think her and Heisenberg are probably both bad, but the stakes are really high for them when they play. So they take it very, very seriously. I think probably the best one, I'm going to say Cassandra. I think she's the best because she's a little like wily and sneaky and just kind of like stays over here and then can like swoop in and do her thing. She's a wild card, man. I think you never know. She must have been a hard one to rein in as a child.
Have you seen the Uno video that someone's made?
Yeah. You don't have Uno!
So this one's from Bailey. If there was a remake of any TV show, movie or game, what character would you want to play?
Galadriel in Lord of the Rings.
I knew that was coming.
I know. I've talked about her like every stream I've ever done. Yeah, that one was really quick on the tip of my tongue. Or Hela from Thor Ragnarok, Kate Blanchett.
Well, funnily enough, there's a question about Kate Blanchett.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is from Shannon. Hi Maggie, I loved you in Resident Evil Village. You're now my favourite character from the entire franchise. Also, the fact that you love Kate Blanchett is a mood because same. Your voice match for Galadriel was insanely good. If you could do the voice acting for any of Kate's other characters, who would you pick?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. First of all, can't believe you listened to the voice match. Like, that's like makes me blush a little bit. Any of her other characters, Hela from Thor Ragnarok. It's so cool. And also like, not just the voice, I just want to be able to do her thing and have horns sprout from my head. And she's badass. And she can rock dark black hair. I'm like, girl, you look amazing. Or, oh gosh, and in Ocean's 8, she's killer in that too. I want all of her outfits. Give me your closet. Thank you.
This person who asked the question is like a massive Ocean's 8 fan, so she's gonna have a small meltdown because you've just said that.
Kate Blanchett in Ocean's 8 is a mood.
This is from Amara. Would you ever consider doing a live stream with Helena? I don't want to say her name wrong. Helena?
I believe Helena.
Okay.
Yes, I'm more than considering it. We are talking about trying to get something scheduled, but at the moment, as you can imagine, schedules are crazy. So we desperately want to meet, we want to unite and bring Lady D together as a whole. So it's in the works for you guys.
Okay, so this was from Rachel. Where can we get our own Lady Dimitrescu?
She's right here in the flesh. I ordered it off of Amazon. It is a 64-ounce mason jar. I ordered it off Amazon in a 2-pack. I broke one of them. And so now I just have Lady Dimitrescu.
Well, I'll do some research, and if I find it, I'll put a link for it in the description box below, and then you can all get a Lady Dimitrescu.
I'll get one. Or better yet, somebody like create a thing that I can put on my Dimitrescu, like a cozy or whatever those are called, that has something fun on it.
She's definitely become a character in herself as the water ball.
That's been the craziest thing, is like the things I say now take on a life of their own. It's wild.
So this is from Intricate Rhapsody. She also did some fan art for the video. She did all the fan art for the 60 seconds. So she drew you, Maggie, and she drew Lady D. So that will be in the video as well.
Great.
Oh, this is actually quite a good one. Did any of Lady D's mannerisms subconsciously rub off on your personality or way of expressing yourself in your everyday life? Do you ever say something or do something and realise, wait, that's not me, that's Lady D?
And that rhymed, which is fun. That's not me. That's Lady D.
Love a rhyme.
Yes. Yes, there is some overlap now, and especially because she's so fun. She's great because you can say snarky things and just be like above it all in a fun way. So I definitely slip into her a little bit. I'm sure you probably see some stuff on the streams if I'm giving sass or doing a hair flip. These motions, I think the wrist thing happen sometimes for me where I'm like, huh, that's funny. She's a part of me. I can't let her go.
I thought you were going to say you just throw dresses around all the time.
Oh my gosh, I wish, but then I'd have to clean it up. It's such a mess. Like, who wants to do that?
Lady D doesn't clean.
Lady D doesn't clean.
She just has someone do it for her and then she kills them. It's great.
Exactly.
This one's from Eleanor. What has been your favourite thing to doodle during the live signings? I personally loved the snake and Lady D's wings.
Thank you so much for acknowledging that. I also love the snake. I think the trident that I recently did is pretty bomb. Super into that. Apparently I've got like a whole Ursula thing going on. I'm into all the underwater creatures and things like that. The snake, man, that snake was super cool. I was really quite pleased with myself.
The pride flag was good.
The pride flag was bomb. Love the use of different colors. I'm so glad we had all of those Sharpies because otherwise it would have just looked like a blob, but now it looks like a shiny, sparkly, fabulous pride flag, as it should be. I just love anything that she's holding in her hands. I love it.
You can put anything in there as well.
Yeah, everything looks so natural in her hands.
Apart from when you did my apple and I offended you all by saying it was shit. It wasn't. I loved it. I loved it, I promise.
Okay. Because you have evil Queen Lady D. Oh my God. Yeah, I hope I'm not doodling too much. I hope the people that want clean prints will forgive me if I overdoodle and make their prints not clean.
You're not overdoodling, I promise. Yeah.
Okay.
If there was a DLC for Lady D, what would you want it to be about? And that's from Gianni. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Gianni.
DLC. I think, like many of you, I'm very fascinated by the before times, and I want to know, obviously the transformation process with the daughters is fascinating, so like, let's see that, right? Like, I want to see people come back to life from bugs. I want to know how the decision was made to do it. Like, what made her decide, I want to have children, Mother Miranda help me get this. We're gonna cry again if I keep going on. But yeah, I think it's so fascinating. I think the decision to become a mother is a big one, and not something that people do or should do lightly. So I'm curious about that moment, because I think the fact that she is a mom really humanizes her in a way, and she is this villainous character, but also there's a lot of really human, real emotions going on underneath of this evil exterior. But I don't believe she's evil anyway. I love her. And also I'm super curious about the relationship with Mother Miranda, so I'd like to do more investigation in that.
Well, so many people were like, the daughters obviously it's all about them. She was willing to like betray Mother Miranda for her daughters, so that's the relationship that should be explored, because that's interesting. This from Lee. Did you ever imagine Lady D would have such a huge impact on the LGBT community, and how do you feel about it?
Never imagined it, but also I never imagined any of these reactions to her, and I feel freaking fantastic about it. It makes me so happy. I love that Lady D has become this icon and this representative, a safe space for people who are a part of communities that maybe feel like they don't fit in or are outsiders or don't get a lot of love usually. I love that she can provide that space for you and that solace and that sense of home and belonging in space. And I'm super into it. I love you guys. So I'm here for it. Makes me really happy.
She's definitely been adopted into the community. It's so cute. So this is from Connor. Sorry, I'm just ticking them off as I go. If you play video games, what would you say is your favorite?
You know, I don't play video games, but like my favorite's Resident Evil Village.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Surprise!
I nearly put at the end of the question, you can't say village, but I didn't, so that's fine. That's the answer we're going with.
Okay. Well, I've never actually played it, but I've watched pretty much all of the cutscenes for Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. If you guys haven't watched that, it is fascinating. I went into the cutscenes thinking I'm just gonna watch like the first couple of minutes, and then I watched an hour. It's really cool. The character is fascinating.
Cool. There's 2 answers. There we go.
You got 2 out of 1.
This is from Sarah. What made you get into voice acting, and what's one piece of advice you'd give to aspiring voice actors?
I got into voice acting through Resident Evil, which is crazy. I feel like I fell into it, but it does feel like something that is such a natural fit for me. And it's kind of mind-blowing that I didn't fall into it sooner, or that it didn't cross my mind sooner, because I started off as a singer. And even before that, when I was a kid, like I was always doing weird voices and making weird sounds and doing weird shit. So it seems only fitting that I've fallen into the voiceover industry, because the voice has been the foundational building block of everything that I've done since day one. And yeah, so like that's how I feel about voiceover. And then in terms of getting into it yourself, I think the important thing to remember is that it is voice acting. So it's not just about having a pretty or nice sounding voice. If you can't act, if you can't put the emotion behind it, then you're not doing your job. So get into classes, study, train. Training has been my, again, backbone of all of this. It's so important to me, and I think has made me into the confident actor that I am today. So that's definitely where I would start. Train. Once you feel that you are ready, then you can make demos, but I would recommend not making a voiceover demo until you are 100% ready, because that's your first impression. So you want it to be really stellar.
This is a big one. I feel like this is a big question. This is from Kyla. How has Resident Evil Village impacted your life?
It's forever impacted my life. The truth is that this game, being a part of this game, being this character, has changed my life. This really is a breakout role for me. So for one thing, like I'm no longer this anonymous person visible in the background. I'm very much in the spotlight, and I'm front and center in a way that I never was before. And it's so special to me to have the global reach that this game has, because I'm talking, like Sophie and I are talking, you're in England, I've been talking to people in Argentina, in Panama, all over the world. And that is so special, I think, to have that global reach and that global impact, and to be able to get messages from people who are from all over the world telling me how much this game and this character have impacted their lives and have affected them as a person. It's really so humbling. So that is forever going to be special to me. The fact that I'm getting, fan art made about not just Lady D, but now me. Somebody made me into a meerkat, which was a dream come true. So that's been awesome. And I think the game itself, again, I kind of fell into it. And so it was my first time doing performance capture and my first time doing a major voiceover gig. But that experience, it really was kind of this lightning bolt moment for me, where I got into the volume for the first time, and it was like everything clicked, everything made sense. And I knew that this is what I needed to be doing. So in terms of life impact, I'm now changing and redirecting my career path towards more video games, more performance capture, and more voiceover, as opposed to on camera or theater, which is what I came out here to do. So I'm into it. I'm full speed ahead.
It has as well. She really did like take over the internet as well. Like I can't even imagine how that must have been, just like checking Twitter, and she's just everywhere.
I mean, crazy. Like Domino's Malaysia did a little marketing campaign with her holding a pizza. What? Or the McDonald's sign that went viral of like low staff today because everyone everyone's playing Resident Evil. Yeah, it's totally mind-blowing and very, very humbling. I still don't believe it every day. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this real life?
I don't think I've seen a video game character in a long time that's made that much of an impact from even just the trailers.
Yeah, totally unexpected. I went into this with no expectation on outcome. I was just like happy to be there and happy to be in the room with all of these other amazing titans of the industry like Capcom and Rosanna Sun with the Workhouse, Steve Knievel, our director, all of the cast and crew. I was just like geeking out to be with them, and then to have this level of reaction after the game is released is just a dream come true. It's totally magical and surreal.
Congratulations on that, because that's amazing.
Thank you.
The last question's from me.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it's a bit of a random one. So I do a series on my channel called You Die, You Drink. So in a game, I'll play a game, and if I die, I have to do a shot or a drink or whatever. So I'm going to do a video series on that, but doing it on Resident Evil Village on the hardest mode. What drink or cocktail or shooter would be Lady D approved for that?
Sanguine Virginis.
I don't think they sell that Sainsbury's, but I'll try.
Virgin blood lying around. Ooh. I was gonna say wine, but I think that's too hard. You gotta have something to shoot. So let's do a nice whiskey.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, let's do that.
This video will be over very quick.
I'll allow you to take a sip. You can have it in you can have an old fashioned or something like that with like a round ice cube.
Yeah.
Whatever Lady D does is going to be fancy and classy. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah.
Well, I was going to do, because I made cocktails for Lady D as a video. I did a shooter and a cocktail. I was going to do that cocktail, but it's so strong, I don't think I would have survived.
It's going to be a rough ride for you.
So this is just 60 seconds with Maggie. So the pressure's back on again.
God, okay.
So we'll put 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Go to karaoke song.
Bring me to life. Wake me up inside.
If a movie was made of your life, who would you want to play you?
Kate Blanchett.
Go to coffee order.
Chai tea latte.
Oh my god, mood same. What's your life motto? Love that, similar to Lady D's. 3 things you couldn't live without.
Aquaphor, my bed, and puppies.
Top played song on Spotify.
Oh no.
10 seconds.
Leon Bridges.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Still not Halloween.
My birthday's in October too, so it should be Halloween.
So's mine.
Oh my god, girl. Hey.
You said you're a Scorpio though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Libra. They always get a bad rap to Libras.
I confess that I don't really speak zodiac sign very well. So what does that mean?
I don't either. My best friend is like obsessed with it. And she'll message me something, she'll be like, my Cancer moon's in rising. I'm like, I have no idea what that means, but I'm happy for you.
Hope that's a good thing. Okay. I love how you always are like, oh yeah, I'm a Scorpio. And then the conversation for me stops there. I know nothing else about what it is to be a Scorpio.
Me neither. I just nod and...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maggie, thank you so much for doing this video today. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun. It was so nice to be here with you and goofing around.
I'm glad it was fun. Is there anything that you want to let people know about what coming up, or anything you want me to link in the description?
Yes, we have more live signings on Streamily coming up. So I will be doing some of my solo print signings this Saturday from 10 to 3. And then Sunday and Monday, we have more trio print signings starting at 1 p.m. PST. All of this is PST because that's where I am and everyone else needs to work around my schedule. So that's all coming up, and you can find all that info at streamily.com/Maggie Robertson or streamily.com/Resident Evil. And other than that, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Maggie the Bard.
So I will leave all those links all over the screen and in the description box below, so make sure you go find Maggie on there and get some prints in, because just the live streams are really fun.
The live streams are mostly chaos, and if you like chaos, then come on by. It's a good time.
If they watch my channel, they definitely like chaos, so
okay, all right.
I'm sure they'll be over there.
Awesome. This was a blast. Thank you for having me on, and thank you for getting me to do some fun new stuff.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe below, and hit the little notifications bell so you know when I upload. And I'll be back again next week week with another video. Bye guys!